Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me today is Keith Henderson. He's the president and CEO of Velocity Minerals. It's a publicly traded company. The symbols are VLC on the TSX Venture and VLCJF on the OTCQB. And Velocity Minerals will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metals Summit, Beaver Creek, happening September 13 through 16, 2022. For more information, please visit precioussummit.com. And with that, Keith, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, thanks. It's a pleasure and nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. So before we get into an update, because it's been about a year since we had you on the program, let's start off with that quick overview of the company for those that may have missed our interviews or haven't heard of Velocity before.
Yeah, sure. It's been a year. Fundamentals, I suppose, are a good place to start. We're an exploration and development company. We're focused on gold in Bulgaria. We're also starting to look at a few projects that have got some copper interest as well. We're the dominant exploration company in Bulgaria. I would say, like this belt, including Serbia and other countries neighboring. It's been a really active place over the last 10 or 15 years. There's been a lot of discoveries, and Bulgaria is probably lagging behind a little bit. So it's been a good opportunity for us to go in there over the last 4 or 5 years and really establish ourselves as the dominant force in exploration. We have a core asset called Rozino, which is a gold deposit in southeast Bulgaria, pre-feas stage project, and we've got lots of exploration assets throughout the country. And this has really been a growth year for us. We've been looking at generative work, trying to acquire more assets, doing lots of applications, and even looking at some potential acquisitions of assets owned by other people. So we're really trying to grow the company and become a bigger and bigger exploration company.
Absolutely. So, like I said, we spoke about a year ago. We published that interview on September 2nd, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say are some of the company's highlights and milestones achieved in the last 12 months?
Well, on the exploration side, we vested 100% interest in Iglika, which is a very large gold and copper gold exploration project. It's kind of on the east side of the country. It's a new area for us. It's a fairly unexplored area, and we've done lots and lots of work, geophysical, geochemistry, and we've just been able to establish lots and lots of targets. So we're in the process of permitting up lots of geophysical targets. We're going to be starting that drilling as soon as we have those permits. We've got a few things permitted and a few more kind of in the hopper, but that will all happen in due course, and we're excited to test those targets. Other things that have happened since last year, we've kind of been moving through the application process on a lot of projects. We've got about 800 square kilometers of properties under application. And, sometimes applications take a little while, but those are starting to come through the process in Bulgaria as well. We recently had a license issued to us, which we call Dangovo, and that's contiguous with one of our other projects, Makedontsi. So Makedontsi is a project, historical project in Bulgaria. It's got a historical resource on the state balance in Bulgaria. And this new Dangovo license, it really expands the area of that project and gives us, again, lots of targets to go testing later in the year. So that's been good. Other applications as well moving through too. So, just as time moves on, we're getting more and more properties issued to us, and it's just lots of growth in that respect.
Very good. All right. Well, to close us out here today, and you kind of alluded to this already, but what would you say are the company's near-term value catalysts that you want folks to pay attention to?
Yeah, well, we've got 3 projects at the minute that are basically drill ready. So just a few final permitting things to get done, and those will be getting drilled. One of those, interestingly, is Rozino. So that's a flagship project for us. And as I said, it's pre-feas stage. It's going through permitting, but we've been re-looking at some of the data that we had there, and we've been able to establish a few more interesting targets, and those really are good growth opportunities. It's a really good core asset for us. It's got 465,000 ounces of reserve. The pre-feas define 60,000 ounces per year for 7 years, and it's got great economics. It's 123 million NPV, 27% IRR after tax, both at $1,500 gold. So obviously you translate that into today's gold price, and that starts to look even better. So it's a great asset. But it's got growth potential, and we're recognizing that now. And those are one of the projects that we'll want to start drilling as well, and just see what we can add to that deposit.
Very good. Well, Keith, with that, where can our audience go and find more information on Velocity Minerals?
Website is the best place. We've put lots of features on the website that allow people to just, with a simple click, get in touch with us, and we'll get right back to you. You can organize a call with management if you've got interest in the company, and that's probably the best place to go.
Very good. Well, Keith, thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I'll see you in Beaver Creek.
Super. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And again, Velocity Minerals will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com.